What's good, YouTube world? It's Jay Coffee Talk, tapping back in with another one, man. And you see, once again, we're delving off into the world of the YouTube prison community. Larger than life personalities, epic stories. Some are true, some not so true. And of course, all kinds of drama and flurkery. You know what I'm talking about? Especially in this subsector, subgenre of the YouTube prison community, the Florida YouTube prison community. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know the way it goes, right? Only in Florida. Only in Florida. We always hear when it comes to wild news stories hitting the headlines. And it seems it's no different when it comes to the YouTube prison world, right? As we've always seen, when it comes to the YouTubers that do out of Florida doing the prison content, like the drama and beef is next level. You know what I mean? Like in the prison genre, period, it seems like no one can be cool for very long. If they are cool, they're gonna fall off sooner or later. Just in general, but in Florida, it's just like, I don't know, man. Like all these personalities that we've become aware of all done fell off with each other. Like it's just wild. You know what I'm saying? But it felt like things had been relatively calm for a little while. And then, much to my surprise today, Kfrog just hops back from the lily pad seemingly out of nowhere and drops a video, you know what I mean, going at an individual who is an ally of one of his main ops out here in these YouTube streets in the blogosphere. And how's that saying go? Like a friend, or no, my bad, an enemy of an enemy is my friend. I guess a friend of an enemy is your enemy too, right? But apparently this individual, like it wasn't like Kfrog just got the tripping out of nowhere on this guy. Like he just had it out for him. Apparently, Kfrog conveyed through his video that this dude, had been dissing him on the gram, tagging him in captions, going in on him, talking all kinds of ish. And apparently almost kind of even challenged Kfrog, as we know, this one enemy or op of Kfrog's that we were speaking of a couple months back. It was major breaking news all over the blogosphere that he did indeed make some many statements against himself and others to the police. You know what I mean? And I guess this individual that we're talking about here that Kfrog came for, on top of dissing Kfrog, as I just stated, kind of put it out there like, no one will come at me on no ish about like my case or whatever, because I'm solid as a rock. So he kind of put the challenge out there, man. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Like I always share with y'all, Jake Coffee Talk, strictly tapped in regarding the content of the YouTube prison community, purely off watching the content and, just chopping it up with y'all and giving my commentary. You know what I mean? As I always put it out there to y'all, by no means am I a gangster. Have I been to prison or none of that? I always let y'all know, you know what I'm saying? I want no smoke. I'm telling, don't come for me. I'm telling, you know what I mean? Like this whole gangster lifestyle, it just ain't worth it in my opinion. You know what I mean? Like I can't be a gangster all the time like that, and apparently a lot of these dudes can't either, as we've come to find out that in the blogosphere, we know a lot of individuals are it's entertainment, so a lot of cats are playing characters. There's gimmicks involved and things of that nature. But a lot of these dudes, had swore up and down like, yo, I'm all the way official. No games with me. I'm gang. I'm this, that, and the third. I've been like this since day one. I'm a product of my environment. You know what I'm saying? I came up in the hood and all this other kind of stuff when we kind of come to find out that really wasn't true, And a cool thing I've always shared that I found about the prison community and the blogosphere and stuff like that is that individuals can prosper a lot via making YouTube prison community content. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, if they're able to connect with the people and have a successful channel and come up, they can, you know, turn the negative experience of going to prison into a positive and, you know, get a bag off it and, you know, change their life around and stay up out of the streets. They can also reach people who may be approaching a crossroads in life and, you know, their life may be kind of veering in the wrong way, and then they hear these stories and are like, you know what, they're telling me I shouldn't live that way, or they're really keeping it real with me about what it's like. I don't want that. I'm gonna do better. You know what I mean? Like, there's just a lot that can come positively from the YouTube prison community. You know, so there's a lot of dudes out here trying to break through in the game and do just that. Take these negative experiences and turn it around. But it's a dangerous game out here. You know what I'm saying? It's cutthroat. Everyone's going at each other. And this individual that we're speaking of right here, man, you know, I never really was too tapped into his content. I always just kind of saw him tagging along, you know, with the other individual that we're speaking of, that major breaking news came out and everyone was like, damn, you know, he was not necessarily who we thought he was. Like, I thought that this, you know, I always just kind of saw this dude chilling with him and chopping it up with him. And that's kind of something Kfrog was speaking about this, that being the fact that these two dudes' situations were very similar, as they have cooperated before. And something crazy about it to me, you know, that really blew my mind, again, is, as I stated in the beginning of this video, Kfrog wasn't just sharing that these guys had like cooperated and told on other people. They had both told on themselves. And that's kind of like mind blowing to me. You know what I'm saying? Again, this is just coming from a square nerd. Like I share with y'all, you know what I mean? I ain't about that life. I will tell on your ass. It's just shocking to me that, you know, these dudes have, when they, you know, were put to the test, so to speak, and put under pressure and, you know, brought into police custody, just confessed, you know, and knowing that they're going to get hit with these prison bids, you know, like, that's just wild that it went down like that. And one of the individuals, as we saw, not only did it one time, but twice. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how the old saying goes, fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me. It's just like, damn, you know, psychologically, they just couldn't stand up to the heat. And there's another saying where they say, like, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing more than once, but expecting different results, or I don't even know. That's just kind of a crazy angle to look at of this whole situation. Like I said, not that these dudes like told on other people, that they told on themselves, you know. But I don't know. I want to know what you guys think about this. Again, like I said, I really never tapped into this dude's content like that. Let me know if y'all flucked with him or whatever the case may be. You know, what Kfrog was saying about this guy's time behind the wall. Like, I guess on lockdown 23/1, he shared that he had a very, very rough time in prison. Like, that's not funny. I'm not making a joke of it at all. I'm not making a joke of any of this. You know what I'm saying? I'm just purely reacting to the breaking news in the blogosphere. You know, like, obviously going to prison, I'm sure everyone's going to be put to the test or whatever. And then, you know, the whole saying, like, you should never judge a book off its cover. As we know, like, yes, that's true. But in life, that happens all the time. And I'm sure this dude's appearance made it a lot tougher for him. You know what I mean? Like, people just looked at this guy like, oh, fluck out of here. You know what I mean? He looks like Alfred E. Newman. I'm about to push his ish back. Like, fuck him, you know what I mean? But another wild side of all this, when you really look at this, is like, as we saw, some of these dudes have caught more cases since they've been making the YouTube content and everything. And, you know, we know nowadays there's phones in prison and things of that nature. And it's just like crazy. And one of these dudes is straight up facing a very serious situation right now. Like, if they totally are not out of that lifestyle and happen to go back to prison, and, you know, people behind the wall are up on the fact that, you know, these dudes were making content, and some of the information people may be privy to and whatnot may make it extremely hard for these guys when they get back behind there. You know, like, prison does not seem to be a nice place. Obviously, this we know, and, you know, you're probably gonna run into some situations regardless. But when certain info, you know, has kind of came out, it just really is like, damn, man, it may be very, very hard for these dudes if they ever do go back, you know? Like, comment and let me know what y'all think about that. But all in all, you know, let me know what you guys think about this. Do you think this is a big win for Kfrog as far as the momentum goes? As I always share with y'all, you know, this is like no secret. Everyone knows it's all about the momentum, you know, for one to get good momentum behind their platform and continue to push on and everything like that. Let me know if you guys think it's a major W for him or not. Something that he did share is that this individual, Smoke, right? Not Mortal Kombat. I guess deleted his platform, and, you know, he was like, if you search him up, you'll see that his channel is gone. He deleted it or whatever. But it seems he kind of even took it a step further. I could be mistaken, but you see this one channel called like Sports Talk or Sports Gossip or Sports News or something to that effect comes up if you search this guy's name. And I believe the subscriber count kind of lines up with what he had. So, you know, he didn't just delete his videos, he deleted the videos and changed the name of the channel. So he kind of has disappeared out here in the blogosphere. Like, Kfrog really just seemingly caught this guy off guard to the point that he decided to, you know, become David Copperfield in the blogosphere and flat out disappear. It's just crazy, y'all. So thanks for tuning in, guys. You know, again, just wanted to tap in with y'all on this breaking news this morning and see what everyone thought about it. You know, it's been a minute since I made a video regarding any of you know, the YouTube prison community again. You know, the craziest place on YouTube seemingly. But you know, Kfrog just came out of nowhere with this ish today. So tap in, let me know what y'all think. Don't forget to subscribe, stay tuned. You know, we drop a lot of different kind of content over here. Music, news, sports, current events, all kinds of ish. So thanks for watching. Subscribe, stay tuned. Don't forget to join the discussion. It's J Coffee Talk. Peace.